What's up, YouTube? This is part 7 of the Land Cruiser project, even though it's not here. Sorry for the delay in the upload. I was supposed to upload on Friday last week, but we've just been going through a situation with the Land Cruiser. We kind of hit a brick wall with the brake job. We had replaced the booster, master cylinder, clutch master cylinder. We replaced the drums and the shoes and all the wheel cylinders all around, which you'll see probably in this video. But we still couldn't get a stiff pedal. So what we did is we ended up taking it to one of my trusted mechanics that we've been going to for years. He was able to help us out, but it's been taking him a long time. So that's why I kind of haven't been able to post a video. But now that we're going later today to get it back, I should be posting sometime this week. So yeah, basically we were at the final stages of the brake job and we just ran into a lot of delays and problems. You know, we tried bleeding it, we tried bench bleeding it, we tried bleeding the wheel cylinders multiple times, we tried adjusting them, that didn't work. So we just kind of got fed up and we took it to the professional. And even he has been struggling with it. He called us and told us that the master cylinder that we put in there from Parts Geek was completely flawed and didn't even work right. So there's that, and even after he put the original one or a new one in, it's still a soft brake pedal. So later today when we go there, I'm gonna find out more info, exactly what he did to get it working, and I'll relay that in a video. That's why there's been such a delay in the uploading, but we should be back at it. And I'm also going to be doing a lot of work on this car soon, so just stay tuned for all that. So this is part 7. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll put the footage of us changing the wheel cylinders all around on it. Right here I've got the spare. I just went and got this mounted. I picked up this brand new powder coated spare wheel a few days ago from the powder coating shop. Shout out Jose's Powder Coating. And yeah, just got this mounted, so we're gonna put that on later when we go get the truck. Should be good. So I think we finally just figured out what could be the problem for not having the brakes. Hudson just explained to me that there's 2 bleeder valves per wheel for each wheel cylinder. And I think last time when we were bleeding, we didn't bleed these front ones because we didn't even know they were there, like dumbasses. But I think we're gonna start off by troubleshooting and just seeing if we can bleed those, and then if that works, we'll be set. But if that doesn't work, we have a backup plan. We have all new wheel cylinders and we can take everything apart again and redo it. But hopefully we don't have to do that, and we just made a little mistake with the bleeding process. But let's get to it. we tried bleeding those front bleeder valves that we didn't see last time, and that didn't do anything. So we're moving on now, and we are replacing the wheel cylinders. We already took the pads out and everything. So we're just working on getting the cylinders out now. Just got the lines out of the backside. So yeah, one at a time. The right side in, left side's being put in. It's coming along. Fucking bitch. Hudson just finished up the passenger rear. Just have to get the pads on the passenger side front. And then the last side we have to do is over there on the driver's side rear. And then we have to bleed them all again and see if it works. Well, that's all the new wheel cylinders in. Here's some of the old ones. But she's back on the ground now. Now all we have to do is bleed everything from the back forward, and then we'll see if it works. Fingers crossed. All right, so it's the next day. We're back at it on the Land Cruiser. I was doing some researching, some digging last night, and I figured out what I think our problem is, why we still have a spongy pedal and why we're not getting that stiff pedal we need. I realized that you need to bench bleed the brake master cylinder whenever you put a new one in or you rebuild. We put a new brake master cylinder, and so I'm thinking there's still air trapped in there because we didn't bench bleed it. So we are looping 2 of the lines back into the reservoir, and we're gonna see if we can get the air out with it still in the car and not have to do it on the vise or anything. We're just gonna try this first, see if it works, and if it works then we'll be set. If it doesn't, then we'll take it out and we'll try and do it on the vise. Now that we've done that and we've got the lines reconnected, we're gonna bleed the brakes all the way around again. But we'll see. We'll see if this works or not. Hopefully it does. Well, it didn't work to bleed it from inside the car, so we're bench bleeding it now, and we're gonna see if this works. Just got the truck. She's rolling. All right, guys. So we finally got the truck back. It's all good. We have a brake pedal now. And I asked the mechanic what he ended up having to do. So as you can see here, obviously, he had to put the old brake master cylinder back in. And right here, he had to replace one of the lines. And he said that seemed to do it, but he also ended up having to drain a whole bunch of time into it. He put a whole bunch of brake fluid through it, just like we did pretty much. But thankfully he ended up figuring it out. We got it back today. So now we just need to do a couple finishing touches, like put the interior back together with the new seat covers. We've already got the spare back on, which I picked up earlier today. But yeah, it's pretty much good to go now. It's running good, so stay tuned for the next episode. and for when I do some work on this. I guess just a word of advice: if you guys are working on one of these old Land Cruisers and you want to keep it as original as you can, when it comes to the brakes, that might not be an option, because all the hassle that we went through with this, it might have been just better to do the disc brake conversion. But you know, at least we got it somewhat working now, so that it's not gonna, you know, rear end anybody or be unsafe. So, and also I wanted to say, I noticed that I actually reached almost 100 subscribers, or it may be by the time of this video 100 subscribers. So thank you guys very much for that. I know it's just a small milestone, but still really appreciate all the support, guys. And yeah, thanks for watching. That was part 7, so see you in the next one.